Hey guys, and we are back here for game 3. This is Sniper Worm,
And this is the general.
and this is Hawaii Hitmen on the blue team against Radiant Dawn on the purple team. This is the Esports Hawaii Spring League of Legends tournament. Still very early in the tournament, but these teams are 1-1 tied up, both trying to move on in the winners bracket here. So we'll see what happens.
And we're gonna have that line of scrimmage yet again. And the BM Mundo Cleaver. But notice that didn't do quite as much damage as it did last time when Renetican took the boots.
I don't bite.
Alright, just waiting on that BM Glitter Lance.
You, the
Alright, here we go. Creeps should be spawning in about 15 seconds. Surprised there hasn't been an invade on either side yet. Maybe shake things up. I mean, that is how you win games, and that's also how you lose games.
I mean, this is game 3. I don't know if they want to risk that.
Minions have spawned.
I would, but that's because it's me. I mean, when you got Elise and Leona, along with Zig, Sivir, Shyvana, you gotta try something.
I don't know though. You're walking into Mundo and Varus and Lulu and Thresh. Kind of dangerous.
So not much happening. We're doing looks like there's a parallel start this time for the junglers. So Sedge on red, Elise on blue. So if Elise has any plans on invading, it's gonna be time wasted. But it doesn't look like that's what's gonna happen. They're just gonna do the same thing they did last time, where they take their buffs and go to gank or just continue farming. And at least starting the route that will take her to exactly what I wanted her to do, take the double buff and sit on bot lane because they are playing a one threat comp.
Yeah, when your team picks a comp like this, you really have to focus to shut down the one threat, because then their whole team falls apart.
Not much else to say right now. Meanwhile in top though, Shyvana and Mundo just farming it out. Shyvana far behind, but still has a lot of creeps to last hit.
Oh, and the nasty trades in mid.
Yeah, big damages in mid. Lulu not having fun. And there's the flay into the I forgot, desecrated something. I forgot what it's called, sorry.
Oh, the E?
Yes.
We'll just call it Varus E.
Yes, well the Varus, either way, this is a very forced gank. Yep, turn it on top of Thresh, force the flash.
Ooh.
Good stun. Sivir just kind of dancing around. Really should have been hitting him the whole time. Again, I mean, that's been the problem for Hawaii Hitmen. Their 80 carry hasn't really been doing damage. He's been just running and not attacking. And here we go. We got the Sejuani coming in and bomb. She was not spotted. This is not good. There's the flay. Sejuani moving extremely slowly. And there's flash, but nice hook. And that's going to be the first blood. Very nicely played. Good hook by Thresh. It's like, well, I dare you to flash, because if you do, you're going right into this.
Yeah, good hook by Thresh. Not a great flash by Leona, but that kind of thing happens.
I mean, things happen. Sejuani did go late. Oh, that was a little bit of a prediction, not a reactionary play. So the satchel charge wasted, and there goes a lot of his mana. But other than that, things relatively even in mid. Zig's only down 3 creeps. And in tops, Shyvana is down by a good margin to Mundo, because Mundo just shoved it into the tower.
Mid's in a really dangerous spot. Low health, low mana. First jungler to show up cashes in big.
Yeah. Elise really needs to get the snowball going and really needs to show up to mid. Like, they really need to get some gold on the jungler so that the next time he ganks bottom, that it'll result in an easy, like, basically insta-jib kill.
Oh, but instead we're seeing him go top.
Yeah, that wave in top is so big. I'm not sure why he's ganking a Mundo. They cannot dive this. So dangerous. Yeah, that was not a good idea. And now Mundo will just freely regen under the tower, get some last hits. And Shyvana can't do anything about it because she's not tanky enough to try and dive him. Oh no, he's gonna take a tower shot for that. And with no cooldowns up, he can't really dive. Yeah, that missed, so that's gonna be the end of that attempt. Elise is coming to dive him. This is very risky. They really need to end this quick, like right now, and they need to flash out. Oh, Shyvana got ult, never mind. And that's gonna be nothing doing. Sejuani does no damage at low levels.
Lulu with the blinking red health.
Yeah, Lulu with blinking red. Ziggs with no mana though.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting move. Varus just gonna farm and Thresh single-handedly zoning out Leona and Sivir. And Lulu really needs to back off. This is...
Yeah, Lulu at less than 200. She still does have the wild growth, but that would take almost all of her mana to cast.
Take all of her mana, and you know, a stray bouncing bomb could kill her. So Sivir, Leona, good job blocking for Sivir, but Sivir still stepping back in, needs to pop the barrier, and Leona's just going to act as a deterrent. Good dodge on the skill shot, but again, Sivir just kind of, it's like, oh, Leona's blocking for me, well, I'll come back in.
Oh, wild growth used.
Yeah, wild growth used. Lulu will back. So that's this is big. Oh no. And that's gonna signal the retreat for Sivir.
Zig should probably recall as well.
Zig should recall. Not much to say in top. Shyvana bought and got a Vamp Scepter, so she's going for that quick Cutlass. And probably go into her magic resistance into Blade of the Ruined King. Whereas Ziggs really needs to back. Lulu already went back and bought her Chalice. Yeah, not much else to say. We got the Relic Shield on Leona. This is the Doran Shield from Thresh yet again. And Leona has opted to get boots with her money, whereas Thresh got his GP5 item. Or GP10, sorry. So now there's not going to be much happening top. Shiv's got damage, but Mundo picked up more health, and more health means a better passive. So farm across the board. Shyvana, big deficit, 14 creeps, 15 creeps behind Mundo. Junglers farming evenly. Ganks haven't been working out for either well, for Elise. Gank did work out for Sejuani. Mid laner, Ziggs is only up by 2 creeps. And bottom lane, I have to assume that Leona had the Relic Shield as her starting item, so yes, that's going to be a lead for Sivir. Just about 56 total creeps.
Yeah, quite a decent lead.
But looking at who the kills are on, Shyvana with the first blood in top, or not? Yeah, the first kill in top, very much worth it for those creeps. And the first blood on Sejuani helps, but not really the person you want it on.
Whoa, Lulu's really far
Lulu's
off.
really deep. Elise is here, so is Shyvana. There's a wild growth. The stun misses,
wow.
but the flash by Elise. And when you flash in like that, that's a big commitment. Like, you have to get the kill.
That was unfortunate. It was a free stun, but it just went wide to the left.
Right. I don't know. This big fight right here. Solar Flare coming down, hitting 2 people. That's going to be a dead Thresh. Varus needs to leave and just let him die. Oh, very good. Very good bomb by Ziggs. And what was a pretty decent fight by the Leona Sivir combo is now a terrible fight. It's a 3-for-1. And a dragon, because Mundo's here. So it was looking good until, well, I guess there was just a lack of focus, and that was that. So it should be a relatively free dragon. At least it's going to come in and try and smite it, but they can just turn and kill her if she gets anywhere near. Oh, Glitter Lance missed. They should back off now.
Yes, Ziggs is still alive. They could burst someone down.
Oh no, Lulu's probably going to die right here.
Over here comes
Very
Sejuani.
nice repel. When he repelled, when he saw Lulu about to get away, he should have came down to just to secure the kill because he was 100% dead. Oh no, the flash by Sivir to get that kill. Sivir really should just hang around and try and kill Mundo. Like, stop trying to run and just try to kill someone. So that's not good. It's an additional 2 for 1 and the dragon.
Yeah, Sivir ran. Oh, actually, by running back down to bottom, she ran away from her team. So her team said, "Okay, forget it. We're leaving."
Yeah, we're leaving. We're gonna go do our own thing. So kind of big misplays right there, and that's gonna be a pretty sizable gold gap now. It's gonna be 2.3k. And let's see if RD and company can make that lead grow. Should be noted that Sivir is still ahead in farm, but those 6 assists on Varus and the dragon.
Yeah, 6 assists. A lot of team action going on this game.
Contrary to what would be best for the team, Sejuani does have 3 out of their 6 kills.
But hey, a snowballed Sejuani is real terror.
Yep. So that opens up new doors because she completed the Blue Fist and her Tabi. Now that makes her a pretty good diving candidate. She just needs to pick up more health and more armor. Lulu kind of just stood there. Ziggs doesn't have a stun, so it's kind of odd that she just stood there and got hit by the satchel charge.
Not really sure why Ziggs even bothered using satchel charge. It does so little damage.
That was a very good shield, but Leona moves up.
Ooh,
oh,
nice
very
ultimate.
nice. Max range. And that is going to be a dead Sivir. And that's also probably a dead Leona. Even if she gets under the tower, Sejuani is just going to dive this. Oh, but he misses with the Q, and that'll be that. So instead of getting the kill, they could take the tower, and that's probably more worth it, even though it probably could have ended up getting both kills and the tower. But hey, we'll take what we can get. Mundo popping that ult, trying to sustain in top lane. Yeah, invisible red OP. And Elise not finishing the red because it's counter jungling, going straight after Mundo. Not sure if she knows that the ult was used by Mundo to sustain, but this is a really good move that'll help them get back into the game. They can't argue about who's gonna get the kill. They just need to kill him. Oh no, this is big. Ziggs is caught, but yeah, Ziggs is caught. That'll be the end of Ziggs. And very good rotation by the bottom lane, and that is probably going to be a good chunk of damage on mid tower. Elise should not go that way. They could easily just kill her. Yeah, there's the hook. Nope, it's a play. Leona's here. There's the box. Yeah, Elise needs to peace out, and Leona will get the kill on Varus. So it was a very interesting turn of events. I would have thought that with Elise coming straight at them, Thresh would have just hooked her in the face and ended her.
Yeah, when that stun landed, I was really surprised that Elise didn't just immediately just kill Lulu. Like,
Yeah,
that was a free
kill
kill.
Lulu. And like again, the surprising thing with purple team, you know, you're 3 on Elise. Even with Leona coming up bottom, you're going up towards Elise and getting farther from Leona. I'm surprised they didn't just jump her and take her red.
Yeah, it was 3-on-1, and they saw her coming too.
Yeah. So now we got a lot of nothing doing going on in all the lanes. Shyvana's stuck on her tower. No sustain with that Vamp Scepter if you can't hit anything. Yeah, when you eat cleavers all day, every day, the things are gonna look grim. Yep. Good move. Go back. Get your magic resist items so you're able to fight Mundo. Oh, that's the bad move by Sivir. It was obvious Leona had a charge, and Leona wanted to hit. And there's a stun going off, but Mundo too fast. Now Mundo's gonna try and fight this.
Lulu is coming.
Yeah, Lulu is coming, but he misses a cleaver, and that'll be the end of that. So yeah, again, not much happening, but Mundo, who was even with Shyvana, now has a massive lead. 40 creeps and 1 kill, and a dragon. Yeah, Sejuani still getting bigger, 303. Probably going to invest in a Giant's Belt very soon. And both mid laners picking up the same items, but Lulu with more gold from the dragon and the extra assist versus only the 13 creep advantage that Ziggs has. And bot lane, Sivir, who was even slightly ahead, is now behind, does not have the completed Bloodthirster versus Varus having level 2 boots and Bloodthirster. And now we have rotation towards bottom with Sejuani and Lulu. It seemed like they were going for a dive, but as soon as they saw Leona put the ward out, they said it's time to leave. So now with the Giant's Belt, well, interesting. Thought he would have went for a Spectre's Cowl. We're going for the Giant's Belt into Merc Tread's pieces. That'll be an interesting move for Shyvana. We'll see if that's enough magic resistance to deal with the cleavers.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if that's enough. That's not quite a good dodge.
Very good dodge. Yeah, they need to commit. Okay, that was used. The ult was used. Good, just get out of there.
Uh-oh.
Ziggs should be fine. And at least flashes, but still gets hit by everything in the book, and that's going to be an easy power down. And this is bad. Shyvana needs to come down and help Ziggs. Yeah. Lulu sees, oh no, the dragon's coming, and she runs for her life. So this will be a good rotation for Dragon, and there they go. So they'll pick that up, as well as a lot of pressure on the mid tower. Not much else happening. Early smite, but it's okay. No one's there to contest it. And now we see what they buy once they push out the lanes. Oh, Sejuani going for that deep board near the Wraiths. Lulu pushing it out. Pretty content to keep pushing, I guess. Probably doesn't have enough gold to get what she wants. But that ward will tell her that Elise is nearby, so she should probably back it up.
I wonder what Elise is doing.
Elise is trying to take out that pink ward, but oh no, Thresh flaying her away. This could be Thresh getting locked up for death. And there he goes, but this is a 4-man collapse. It's going to be 4 on 3. Mundo flashes, Sejuani flashes. Sejuani's probably going to die from Leona.
Ooh, good snipe.
Yeah, Leona will Zenith Blade into stun. Sejuani will run up towards her tower. So it's going to be a double for Varus. And a kill for Dr. Mundo. Hooray, Mundo. Got the kill. But meanwhile in top, Shyvana pushing down that tower. So they really need to make this count and take out the mid tower.
Yeah, let's see what Shyvana... Okay, Shyvana decides to base. That's real interesting.
That's interesting considering the 3 people that could have dealt with her push were all in mid.
Yeah, I feel like she definitely should have pushed one more wave and then base if she was gonna base.
Yeah, because Sejuani, neither Sejuani nor Thresh could deal with her push or her damage. So now we have some more items completed. And Mundo, really, really big with that Spirit Visage and Sunfire Cape. So he's very tanky, very hard to kill. And he's going to be doing a moderate amount of damage, Burning Agony and the Sunfire Cape. Shyvana, not quite finished with her items. Got that Merc Treads and the pieces of Sunfire. Going into Blade of the Ruined King. And Elise, still dead even with Sejuani in farm. And they're going... pretty much the same items, I guess. We got the Tabi and Bluefist, and we got some skirmishing going on in top. Mundo is getting the better of Shyvana, forcing the ult. Ult is not on a very long cooldown for Shyvana as long as she can attack things, but still, an ult is an ult.
Yeah, she should probably go farm her white camp or something instead of just kind of standing around.
Yeah, because if she hangs around, Mundo's just going to run up and start beating her up again. So we got the team rotations by purple side, moving around, clearing out vision. And this is kind of what they need to do. They have the advantage. Keep pressing it, stay grouped, let Mundo do what he does as long as he's keeping Shyvana up there with him. Like, keep the pressure going. They have enough lockup and probably enough damage at this point. Oh no, at least he's caught Mundo. Mundo needs to ult and run. Oh, Mundo going back in. His team is coming. But not much else will happen, and they will happily take the blue, seeing as it's on.
Sivir got chunked by something.
Yeah, not sure what happened to Sivir. If I had to guess, she probably got blasted by Lulu Glitterlance.
Or maybe that.
Yeah, Glitterlance are charge Varus Q. But securing the enemy blue, now they're going to secure their own blue. And there's still a tower on top that they can take. They're going to leave Mundo to his own devices, and hopefully he'll push that down on his own. But they really should group up and try to fight while they're stronger. Varus is incredibly strong as compared to Sivir right now.
Oh, the boomerang blade.
Yeah, boomerang blade went kind of awry right there. Yeah, Varus is really strong. He just needs a little bit more attack speed and he'll be able to team fight a lot better. He'll get more damage down. But yeah, their team is pretty strong. Much stronger than the blue team right now. And they should really press their advantage. Oh, she ran into the second Glitter Lance. That sucks. So Leona, nobody here to take the farm. We'll take the... Well, now there's someone to take the farm. I thought she was going to use her Relic Shield charges to take the cannon creep and give it to Ziggs. But, oh well. Holding those charges for something more important.
Saving it for a rainy day.
Yep. But meanwhile in bottom, the creeps are just slamming into the tower and nobody went down to farm it. It looks like they're still just trying to catch people out.
Yeah, blue team is like, well, we'll certainly take a free tower. We like towers.
Yeah, we'll take a free tower, but Mundo will also take the free tower in top. And it's unlikely that Mundo will just walk away, seeing as he has teleport. Well, it'll be up in a few seconds. So that leaves him free to keep pushing and force blue team to either deal with him or lose more of their base. So not much else happening. Blue team has an idea of when Dragon will be up. But this is bad. Shyvana has her ult, so she has a way of stopping Mundo's teleport, but right on the dot with the timer, purple team starts up Dragon. And there's no way for blue team to stop this because Elise will get there too late. And the hook misses onto Ziggs. That would have been a very big hook for Thresh, because that would have been a dead Ziggs.
Oh, and everyone's trying to collapse onto Sivir.
Spell shield. Gonna go into ult. Oh, nice dodge by Varus. There's the ult. There's another ult, and that's gonna be a dead Sivir. Probably a dead Leona as well. She's gonna get locked up. Elise sacrifices herself for Leona. Oh, they both get out. Oh, never mind. I lied. Mundo cleavers and attacks, and will pick up the other kill as he runs away while regenerating. So good 2-kill pickup right after Dragon. So what they really need to do is go back and buy and continue to pressure the map. Mundo still has teleport, so they can still leave him to his own devices.
Yeah, the game really getting out of control here. The blue team needs to find an answer to what the purple team is doing, or this game is going to be over.
Yeah, it's very interesting because Elise seems to be still kind of suffering from the shock from last game where she went penetration and then she just kept blowing up. Now she's full tank. She has good base damages, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough to hop onto Varus if he gets caught and kill him. Like when you're facing a one-threat team, if you're the diver and you don't really have a dive buddy. I mean, she does, but just say it doesn't happen. Dude, she really needs to insta-jib that Varus or lock him up.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where when you're behind, you clearly don't have enough money to buy everything you want. So when it's your job to assassinate the priority target, you need enough damage to be able to do that.
Yeah, right now there's no AP, so she's gonna live a long time against Varus, but with all the lifesteal he has, like this is not gonna be good.
Oh, Varus actually has a stinger.
It's a stinger, probably going for a Zephyr.
Yeah.
So interesting, the no crit build.
He's going for that Legolas build, just shooting people with arrows.
Yep, that CDR and all that flat AD. And Sivir is about to get bullied out by Mundo. We have no one rotating onto Mundo, but seeing as Sivir's out of the picture, it might be, yeah, there's going to be no good wave clear because Ziggs has to go back. He's super chunked. And this wave, they should be able to get a good bit of damage on here, unless if Ziggs buys home guards.
Well, he does have his ult up. He could just ult onto the creep wave.
Interesting move. Purple team is backing off. I wonder what their play is.
They're looking for that blue buff.
Looking for the blue buff, but somebody just backed into base, so I'm not sure if they want to blow Mundo's teleport just for this.
Definitely looks like they're still considering fighting.
Yeah, that's the indecisiveness right there. If you want to fight, you gotta make that decision. Like, you just gotta do it. You can't think about it. So now we're gonna go back to the... Again, I'm gonna go back to the lack of experience. They're just walking around not doing anything. Like, there's no purpose in what they're doing. They're just walking around because they don't know what they should be doing. So here we go. We got a fight going on. Mundo teleporting in. Very good wombo combo by the blue team, but their health bars are just too low. And we got the cleanup going on. Mundo flashing to get Shyvana. Hits the cleaver and gets the kill, and that's going to be a clean ace, 5-0. And they'll probably rush straight to the tower. Possibly take the inhibitor turret. Or they'll just take this tower and take the Baron.
Yeah, both Mundo and Shyvana still really healthy, so they can easily tank it for Varus.
Shyvana's on the enemy team.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Sejuani.
Yeah, so they should really just take this. I think they really should have taken Baron just to get that off the table.
Sometimes you just want that inhibitor.
But then again, you know, you do want the towers. They do have Ziggs, so it'll be really hard to siege their towers. So take what you can get. So they should just leave. Basically, they should just leave, buy, and rush the Baron. Because that is probably what's going to be on blue team's mind right now. You know, they didn't go back to spend their gold. We died, so we all bought. Let's rush Baron and fight them there.
Yeah, gotta make a play. Game is slowly slipping away.
Oh, but it looks like they're just gonna go and farm it out. There hasn't been any. Doesn't look like there's any shot caller really.
Because at the moment they're down by almost 12,000, and I'm sure they recognize that with the score. So right now they're taking the real conservative approach, saying maybe we can somehow just kind of sit back and take all the farm that we can. Don't get caught. But speaking of getting caught,
yeah, and that's gonna be a dead Sivir. Flash being blown, but that's not gonna do anything. And that is most definitely gonna be a free push on mid. Just run in there, take the inhibitor. I really don't like that dragon play. They could just run in, take the inhibitor, and then take whatever they want, even the dragon later. So they will get the dragon for this. They really need to make a play with the one of the wave clearers down.
Yeah, so it looks like they're all converging on mid, looking for that.
There's Mundo. Turn on your ult right now, Mundo. You gotta chase. So we got the Sejuani ult going down. They didn't get stunned, but they are slowed. We got the slow on Mundo because it's got wild growth. The ult is still going off, regenerating more than they're doing. And this is probably going to be a clean pickup. Bouncing bomb hitting Lulu. That's just too many shields. Very nice hook. And Ziggs disappeared, and that's a double kill. That's the inhibitor. They're not high enough where I think they can take the Nexus turrets easily. And like I said, they probably should have backed off and taken Baron.
Sivir and Elise still there.
Stun. Oh, nope. Got him with the Q.
Right now they're really split. They should just both run back to their base.
Yep. Yeah, they have no chance of killing Sivir. Just run. Go back and heal. Take your free 2 kills.
Well, it wasn't free. They lost the tower.
They lost the tower, so it wasn't free anymore. Take your 2 kills. I don't like that move by Elise. She probably could have wasted a lot of their time by just running. But she'll give up the kill, and that's a legendary Varus, folks. So now things are probably unrecoverable at this point.
Yeah, I think it's about that time where you go for the desperate Barons.
Yeah, like, there's no Elise, they have no smite, but they gotta do something. They can't just sit here and farm. Like, that you're just digging yourself into a hole. It's like, if you go for the conservative route, you're playing to prey on your enemy's mistake. But with a lead this big, even a mistake isn't really a mistake if you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, so their best bet is to send someone pushing really hard, really deep that can run around fast. Try to pull the enemy team around, circle jerk them, and try to get the desperate Baron while that person gets chased. Preferably send them down bottom lane.
Yeah, so their preferred person to send there would be Sivir. I mean, they do need Sivir's damage, but oh no, Shyvana getting caught. Shyvana needs to fly over the wall and does beautiful flay. That'll be the end of Shyvana, and that is probably going to be the game.
Sivir shouldn't have recalled there. Should have just kept pushing because this inhibitor turret is not defensible.
Yeah. Leona's going to come up into the wrong part of town, realizes it, and goes around towards the mid.
So yeah, by this point, Sivir would be at that inner tower,
yep.
in the bot lane, and would be taking it down right now.
Ooh, the big
nice
kills.
poke.
Good kill. They got Lulu. And all of a sudden, they are able to defend. And Sejuani, too brave. Gonna get Varus killed too as yeah, at least it's just gonna kill him. Too brave Sejuani. Got her team baited. And Mundo knows he's as good as dead. Just gonna try and take down Sivir with him. Succeeds. Oh, is he gonna double kill? Yeah, he got the double. But here comes Shyvana. Yeah, they're not gonna get Thresh. They're gonna go after Mundo, and Mundo just flashes away.
Blue team's turret has been
So
destroyed.
strong.
Too brave Sejuani. But while that was happening, there went the second Nexus turret, and this is all but over right now. Super creeps will still continue to pour down the mid, and while that's happening, that leaves Purple Team free to siege bottom or go after Baron and take top.
Yeah, the safe play definitely would be to take bottom, because there's still that turret outside the base that would be easy to take, easy gold.
The big game-ending play right now would be just to take Baron right now and steamroll mid.
True. On the other hand, you could just force Baron and say, "Hey, we're doing Baron. What are you gonna do about it?"
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Even if you steal it, we're still gonna steamroll down mid and we're gonna kill you. So here we go. They're pushing out the top. They're gonna try and ward up, maybe get some vision on Baron. Little risky right now because Purple Team knows exactly where they are. Ziggs getting caught out, and that's going to be a dead Ziggs. And that is most assuredly a Baron and the end of the game.
Sivir cancels the recall, says, hey, I'm going to go exploring. Why not?
Sivir might be making a trip to the purple base. Nope. Putting up a... or checking out the dragon pit. There's the Baron. There's a talisman. They're going to try and catch Leona. And they could very well catch Leona. Incoming Glitter Lance. Oh, the Glitter Lance misses, but I don't think that matters. Sejuani's probably going to throw out the stun. No need for the stun. Just keep chasing, get the inhibitor, and end the game. Lulu's so strong, but Sivir really hurts. So on the upside, Sivir does plenty of damage now. And they can't just continue to ignore her. Tank Elise trying to do what she can, but you can only do so much. Yeah, they're focusing Mundo. They take out Elise. Right now, Varus should just be hitting the Nexus. Like, ignore the kills right now. Padding your stats is cool now, but just end the game. Yep, and that's what he does. GG. So that will be 2-1 to Radiant Dawn.